So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have got the this is the Infernal Devices series. This is book 1, The Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. So this is the series before the whole Shadowhunters Mortal Instrument series, how we meet each other, everyone else. It says on the back here, love is the most dangerous magic of all. When Tessa Gray arrives in England during the reign of the Queen Victoria, something terrifies and is waiting for her in London's downworld, where vampires, warlocks and other supernatural folk stalk the gas-lit streets, friendless and hunted. Tessa seeks refuge when the Shadowhunters, a band of demon hunters, drawn even deeper into their world. She finds herself fascinated by and torn between two best friends. So, the Tessa Gray comes to London to seek for her brother, who has been for some reason missing, by the looks of it. And these two women come up to Tessa and say that Nathaniel, who's her brother, aka Nate, who has apparently been missing, but we're not sure if he's missing or not. Yeah, so these two sisters, Stark and something else or that, told Tessa that that her brother is safe and there's no need to worry. It seems that they were trying to make sure she understood how to change. She's like a changeling warlock, but she doesn't know exactly if that's what she is. So we go through the situation where she meets Will. So Will Herenold, or saying it wrong probably, is the guy that Magnus Bane mentioned in the Mortal Instrument series. So that's really interesting. So I wonder how that relationship goes through. It doesn't really tell anything from them. So they meet Jem, who's also a guy. So these two, Jem is very ill. Where he was attacked from in the institute with his family and everything, and his family I think is gone. He was injected with demon poison, and now he can't live without it, so he has to have that demon poison a lot more to keep surviving, but it's slowly killing him. We find out more about Tessa, or what she kind of is, that she can change into more people. We find out that she can change into vampires, aka she can transform into Camille, which is very interesting. Camille is not the head of the head of the clan yet. Bella, I can't remember his name now. Is another vampire that is. We're trying to find who's the Magistrate, who it is, and they all thought it was the vampires. At first I thought it was, until they was saying that the vampire was not the Magistrate. It was actually the Alex. He was the one who told them to go to the vampires, get him jet off to, and then they told someone else. And I was like, oh my god, there's so much things going on in this, and I don't know where to go on. So there's a lot going from this book. At the end, we find out that there was manic machine kind of creatures, how they've torn apart people who use their blood to get into the institute, and we find out that Tessa pretends to kill herself by changing herself into someone who had a gunshot wound and made her pretend to be dead. And this guy was like, no, he's ruined everything kind of situation, and it's really intriguing to see what will happen in the next book. The Clockwork Prince, I believe, is the next book too. So obviously I don't know if I've read this in the right order, if I've read this one first, then the other one, or anything like that, but I'm really intrigued to find out what happens in that book. So obviously we have little taggies, we could go through those. So on page 23, on the chapter of the Dark Horse, it says on here, I can't find it now, oh no, where'd it go? So, but Tessa has always been perfectly content with her own smooth brown hair and steady grey eyes. Jane Eyre had brown eyes and plenty of other heroine besides, but it wasn't too bad being tall, either taller than most of the boys her age. It was true, but Aunt Harriet has always said that as long as the tall woman carried herself well, she would forever look regal. There's that. Then we go into chapter 3, which is the Institute. The reason why I put in this is because I thought it was really nice. It says love, hope, fear and faith. That'd be something nice to put on a pillowcase or something like that. That'd be really cool. These make humanity. These are its signs and note and character, by Robert Browning, by Parsless. So that was a really nice quote, and I think that was really cool. Then at the end of chapter 3, on the page of 80, we have it was only a moment though. Slowly Jasmine lowered her hand from her mouth Her face was very good. Goodness, my nose is enormous. She explained, why didn't anyone tell me? So the reason why I laughed, this book laughed, because when Tessa transformed into Jasmina, she saw herself and she was like, oh my god, my nose is big. And no one told her that it was that, which kind of got me the giggles. On the page 100 of the chapter We Are the Shadows, it says on here, oh god, where did I put it? Adore Wilkie Collins, Tessa cried, oh my god, Armadale, and the woman in white, are you laughing at me? Sorry, I had to let my dog in. Now I've lost the page. Yeah, not at you, said Will, grinning, more because of you. I've never seen anyone get excited over books before. You think they were diamonds. So the reason why Tessa got excited over books, because that's what she mainly grew up on. She read books, and when she was with the Dark Sisters, they gave her books when she did something good, and gave her new books each time, which was really cool. And they had a library full, so it was really nice. And the last one over here is on the chapter of Camille. So it says on him, you're alive. He said in a voice that only soft only she could hear. You're wearing a different skin, but you're Tessa, but you're alive. Do you know how that is? How do you know I know that? She shook her head. Because you said the word God just now to me. No vampire can say that. He squeezed her hand. Your soul is still the same. That's when she transformed to Camille, and I thought that was really, really cool how she did that, and how she can transform into anyone and become them with their kind of. She gets these memories inside of her brain as well of knowing of what to do and where to go, which is pretty cool. So I do like this book. It's quite interesting to see how it goes on from there, and how the relationship between Tessa and Will goes. Or will we end up going out with Magnus? I'm not sure how it is, but it's really interesting. But the two friends is Jem and Will, obviously between her, and I think they both like her, but I'm not too sure how it is. And also, guys, Church, remember the Church, the cat, is introducing this at the end of the book, how the two sisters were going to sacrifice it to bring one of her sisters back, and Church is in it. So that's how Church became Church of the Cat. That's really cool. I like that. You know what? Church on a pitch. Oh, that was so cute. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for the next Clockwork Infernal Devices Book 2. Bye.